the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. From the gun, running back on the move. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking to throw, it's Rivers. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You can tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive game.
Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly complete. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot.
Dude, you gotta catch that. Come on.
It just trickled through his fingers.
I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Oh, they're after him.
Good kitty.
Intercepted a first half
Good
turnover
kitty.
can swing momentum. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds in the 1st half. To throw, it's O'Neal. Bringing the heat. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tatum. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped. They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. And the Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude.
Oh, nice.
It's picked off. That's not the start they
Oh,
hoped
nice.
for.
Touchdown! Let's go!
Touchdown, Longhorns!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping
Let's
in front of
go!
the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Northern Illinois has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Husky Stadium.
Let's fucking
They're up
go.
by a field goal over
They call it
Toledo.
fucking blitz.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Oh, another one.
It's picked off. At the worst
Another one.
possible time.
Another one, baby. I'm right there.
Return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. And that
What?
is interception
What?
number 3 on the day.
Huh?
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. He got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble.
Let's go.
Let's
get the stop, baby. Let's get the fucking stop.
And 4th down's coming.
Let's get the fucking
The
stop.
Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive through it. Turning it on. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
To the air, it's Rivers. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the
I didn't know what
sticks
button
with
it
his
was.
feet.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get them on the ground quickly.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Floating away. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Looking to get it in.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Texas! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Let's go.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the catch. It's Norman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's O'Neal. Got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Norman.
What the fuck?
Such a big
Holy
part to
shit.
convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Aggies are in the hurry-up. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Aggies have this offense rolling. Wants to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tatum. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Wilson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Going for it all. He had it in the end zone, but just couldn't get a foot down to stay in bounds.
There's no way he didn't catch that, bro. Bro, what a fucking idiot. He's by himself. Yeah, he's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. Look at this fucking idiot. He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. Oh, 4th down.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Out of bounds.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field.
He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. Yeah, the foot's in bounds, but he's out of bounds when he caught it. Yeah, he's out of bounds.
After
oh my
taking
goodness.
another look, just to
I was a little
confirm
concerned
everything,
there.
the
Holy
officials on the
fuck.
field got it right. Play will stand.
I was like, what are we looking at? That's clear as day.
Little touch pass to the receiver.
Good.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a miss.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck, no holes anywhere.
On 4th down, going to the air. Got his man quickly. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound.
Of course I do.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
That was good there.
Slithers into space. Breaks into the open.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown, Longhorns! And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
That's caught. It's Simon. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. So they're closing in on a solid top 25 win for the resume, in addition to holding off any thoughts of an upset.
Well, they were very anxious and eager, too, to make a statement to the entire country just how dominant they were. They have so much confidence in themselves, but they wanted to prove it to everybody else. They wanted to prove it to their opponent here today. They dominated in all three phases.
And now they put the college football world on notice. That was a nice win. You get these top 25 wins, they're big for your resume, big for your confidence, and everybody else starts to look at you a little bit more seriously.
Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Simon. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats.
Music now! Music now! Banner!
To the air, it's Rivers. Finds his big tight end. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. After this, it'll be a wrap. They're on first down. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The week has been immersed in midnight yells, barbecue smells, a sea of crowds in the fall colors, and the Lone Star Showdown ends with Texas hooking up and getting the victory over the Aggies. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Look at that game. We keep showing every facet of the fucking game. Defense scored, offense scored. There were 3 interceptions, not 4. was an amazing blitz call. Going on a roll, dude. 35-3 is insane. Undefeated in. It's a hell of a win. A hell of a win. Okay, great. Home for South Carolina, Tennessee. Look at that. Ole Miss and Vanderbilt. And Tennessee, Ole Miss and Florida. Tennessee, 4-1. Tennessee in there. Baylor 5-0, North Carolina, Cal 4-0. Dang, we're with the SEC. That's 1, 2, 3, 4,